Alright, what's up YouTube? Moto Mic 805 here, and today we're going to put the purple Panda mic in the SHOEI helmet and get this ready for some Moto vlogging. We did already adhere the buckle to the helmet here. Now, actually, is this the buckle or just the mount part? I forgot. I don't know the proper terminology for these pieces, but we got the mount adhered to the helmet. I do recommend making sure that you wait 48 to 72 hours before attaching the GoPro and going for a ride. The first one I did, I let it cure for about 24 hours and it fell off in about a month. The next one, my bell, I let cure for 72 hours with a C-clamp, just like I did this one, and 2 years later it's still on the helmet. Now, I didn't have 100% surface coverage. There's a little gap up here. I couldn't find a spot on the helmet where this fit completely 100% flush, but neither did the bell, and it's still on there and still holding strong. So this is ready to go for the GoPro to be mounted, but we got to get the purple Panda mic inside the helmet and get it all wired up. But before that, please hit that thumbs up if you like what you see. Also hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Leave me a comment and share, and we'll get to putting this microphone in right after this. Alright, so before we get started, I did take the face shield off because it does make it a lot easier to get my hands in here and work around. But we got the purple Panda mic, which you can get on, I got it off eBay. I don't know if they actually have a website. The eBay store is from Purple Panda. It's not from someone else selling their product. It's Purple Panda's eBay page. So I got that from there. I'll put a link in the description below. And the price has fluctuated a few dollars over the past year or so. But I want to say it's like 25 bucks, give or take a few dollars, and I think that is shipped. Great mic. Also, I got a knife. I don't know if I'll need that. Some scissors, and I got some red duct tape. Use this to kind of secure the wires inside the helmet. Last time I put the purple Panda in the bell, I used the grooves for the airflow to put the wires. I don't know if that was the best decision. I didn't know that was for airflow until watching video on this helmet. And now I realize, oh, that's why all those grooves are up there in the helmet. And it does get so hot here. So I'll see what we can do to avoid blocking those channels. I'm going to try to probably have the mic just off to the side, like barely sticking out, kind of like in the bell helmet. I've got the mic barely protruding through this cheek pad here. So first we got to get all this stuff out of here, which I have not taken this apart yet. I have watched him do it on RevZilla. Hopefully I can get it all back together nice and neat. So it looks like there's 1, 2, 3 buttons there to snap it in place. Don't want to remove it by this. I think that's the emergency cheek pad removal. Uh-oh, I hear the timer going off in the kitchen. That means my lunch is ready, so I will have to take a break, but you won't really notice it because it's camera, film work, all that video editing stuff. So I'll be right back. Okay, done with lunch. Back to this. All right, so next got with the cheek pads out there. So next we're going to pull out the comfort liner. Looks like probably maybe just 4. Let's see here. They're easy to take apart. It seems like I always have a harder time getting everything back in there. So I got a couple snap pins back here, and it looks like that just clips back into the Visor up top, or the top of the helmet. Not making any sense. Alright, so I probably should have looked at about where that cheek pad ended. I think it ends right here where that, yeah, where that material is. That would make sense. Demotions. So let's see if I just kind of look real quick, you know, as to put it back in here. So yeah, so I'm gonna put the mic, try to get it like right about there. And it looks like it's probably gonna, way this is, I'll probably have to get it down right. I'll try to run it maybe right along there. Trying to see how I'm gonna route the wires. The one thing about the Purple Panda mic is it's got a lot of wire. And I guess if I was really motivated, I would probably maybe cut it and like resolder it, but I hate messing with little speaker and mic wires sometimes. Trying to think how we're going to where we're going to route all this extra wire at. So let's get the mic out here. I'm not sure, we might put the mic on this side and kind of run the wire around and then bring the plug out on this side, because the plug's on the left of the helmet. Let's see here, where is the mic? So here is the actual mic here. I'm going to pull out this little lapel clip because we don't need this. So what we'll probably do is this will be on the left side of the helmet. The mic will be on the right side of the helmet. Somehow run the wire in there so it doesn't get all bunched up. I have no idea what I'm saying. I'm talking to myself. I'm talking to you guys, but talking to myself. You know, this wire is so tiny. I think we might be able to just stuff it in the speaker hole. Maybe wind it up and stick it in there. And then it'll kind of be out of the way. Then I won't have to see. Before, what I did was I lined it back and forth in those channels. That's probably why maybe I get so hot in the bell helmet, because I've blocked the channels for airflow. So maybe what we'll do is see if we can wind it up and get it maybe down in that speaker hole, because I'm not using that right now. Let's see here. Take a little bit of our red duct tape. So we'll end up seeing how this sounds, the wind noises in this helmet. I'm thinking right there. I don't want it too close to the button there. I did that on the other helmet and it was hard to get it to snap in, so I had to undo it and move the mic. So that should be, I think, far enough away from it. Yeah. So that should be good, I think. Got that right there. Put another little piece here, and then I'm going to work on winding it up in there. How you know, but I guess first I should probably get this done on the other side so I know how much I need to wind up, so I don't wind up too much. That would probably be good. But let me do that other little piece of tape here. Alright, so got that there. Now let's turn this over. Now, this does not plug into the GoPro itself. It is this one. So what you have to do is plug this into here, then this plugs into the GoPro adapter, then the GoPro adapter plugs into the GoPro. So I don't want this sticking out very far, because if I don't have my camera on, I just like to plug this in and then plug it into the GoPro. And then if I am not, usually I just unplug this and I just have that kind of like sticking there. So as long as that, let's see, yeah, it's on the left. It's on the left side. So how far are we going to need this to stick out to get to the camera? if I have it like this, I think having it like this anywhere is gonna be able to reach the camera. Because the camera will mount here, but I've already put it on and it sits right here, and then it's just gonna plug in right here. So I think having this right here. Do these? Oh, good. I could just cut those off, but actually, why don't we press firmly until you hear click for smartphone tablets. Let's get rid of these. I don't think I had this on the other Purple Panda. Can we do this without? I don't have my glasses on. I don't want to cut the cable. Let's see if I just I'll start that a little bit. There we go. I was afraid if I use the scissors without my glasses, I would slip and cut the cable. I'm kind of clumsy, so. So let's unplug this. I need it out just far enough so I can get that on there. So I think, what do you think? Like that? That should be good. And if I'm not wearing the camera, it's only hanging out a little bit right there. So let's get a couple little pieces of tape. Okay, so. Alright, I think that's far enough sticking out right like that. So let's do another little piece of tape right here. Alright, then we're going to kind of work our way around the other side of the helmet. Gotta find a place to kind of tape it where it's out of the way. I'm gonna come across the pad here for the speaker and tape it down right there. It should be good. And then just keep running around the back here until we get over to that speaker hole. There might not be a whole lot we have to step in there. This cable, it seems shorter than the last Panda mic I did. I could be imagining things, but it seems like I had a lot more cable to tuck away when I did the bell helmet. I'm hoping this is just as quiet as the bell helmet. I'm sure it will be. I don't know. I think I've heard other vloggers using SHOEIs and they sound just fine. The first one I tried to do was in a built and there was quite a bit of wind noise. Switching to the bell helmet made a lot of difference, but the most of the difference that was made was switching to a Gopro and the Purple Panda mic, the combo. I don't think it's necessarily just the Purple Panda mic. I believe there's some noise reduction, wind reduction stuff going on in the software in the GoPro. Because I did try this with my cell phone, the Purple Panda mic, and was going to use that to record the audio and then merge it with the video, and it was still a lot windier than it was when I then switched and plugged the mic into the GoPro, which was interesting to me. So the only thing I chalk it up to is maybe there's some kind of something going on in the software. Something going on in the software to help cancel the noise. Alright, so we don't really have a whole lot here to wind up in the speaker hole here. You know what, I should probably get the tape ready. So I'll get it all wound up in there, then I'll have to let it go to grab a piece of tape. A decent size piece here to cover that hole. Stick it right there for now. Now we'll kind of just wind this in a circle, and then we shouldn't really feel the wire hitting our dome. There we go. We've got that nice and tucked away in there, and it's still pretty flush right there, so not protruding through. I'm going to put one more piece here. Now the only thing about using this tape, what I noticed on the bell, like if I go in to adjust anything, I take it off, it usually pulls this black off. I don't know if that's degrading the helmet at all, like if it'll make it break down faster, if that's some kind of protective coating. So I tried to get it right the first time, so I don't have to remove any tape in here and move. If you look inside my bell helmet, there's white everywhere from where I've moved the wires around. So there's the mic there, and if you see, we ran it around the back, right across this hole for the speaker there, right along here. That will stick out there. The connector will plug in here, and then this will plug into the GoPro right there. Alright, so now we got to put the linings back in. Alright, so I got the cheek pads and comfort liner back in. One thing I didn't account for was the chin skirt when I did the length of this. So I'm going to try it without the chin skirt on. I didn't have it on yet anyways. I was just going to put it on when I was done. I'm going to try to see how the wind noise is without the chin skirt. If not, I'm either going to have to take this back apart and feed a little more length back through here, or poke a hole in the chin skirt for this to come through, because it comes back like this way, comes around the chin skirt. It's not going to be long enough, I'm pretty sure. So that's it. Back together. We'll do a little test and see how it sounds. I do have a chin skirt on the bell, or I do have a chin skirt on the bell helmet. I don't know if that really cuts down on the wind noise at all. So, well, let's go see how it sounds. All right, this is take 2, YouTube. I went on a test ride to test out, and I didn't have the mic plugged in all the way, so I had no audio. I went to play it and was like, oh no, don't tell me like the new adapter I got's not working. But then I looked a little closer, and the mic plug, the adapter that plugs into the piece to make it work for the GoPro was not snapped in all the way. So this is take 2 to see how the helmet sounds. So I don't have the chin screen in. I took it out because I cut a little channel in the plastic, so I didn't have to reroute the cable back and around. I didn't really want that much slack anyways, but when I did that, I accidentally cut the threads that hold the material to the plastic on the chin screen. So I put a little glue on it and let it dry. It says for 24 hours, and I'll pop it back in there. I just want to keep those threads from coming undone. So hopefully this sounds good. I probably don't need a windscreen anyways. My beard probably acts as a windscreen, or a chin screen. So hopefully we have audio this time. I did test it back at the house, and I had audio before I went out for another ride without double checking it. The comfort liner up on my eyebrows is coming out. I can see it. I must not have snapped it back in all the way, so I'll check that when I get back home too. So that's it. That's a short little test here after getting the SHOEI set up for the GoPro. And I've also got this camera on, which I don't think it rotated. It looks like I might have to rotate the film. The first time it automatically did it, and the numbers were not upside down. Right now they're upside down, so oh well. I can manually do that in the editing. Well, let's go back home, see what we got. Well, it sure seems smoky right here, doesn't it? I don't know if you can tell. My GoPro. Oh, man, this is the first time with the transition lens. It's not tinting as dark as I thought it would, but it's definitely enough to block the glare of the sun, so that's all I needed. Not as dark as a tinted face show. Alright, YouTube. Oh my god, it's 100 degrees too right now. I feel like I'm in a hair dryer. A big hair dryer is blowing on me. Anyways, so that's it. Please make sure you all hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Hit that thumbs up if you like what you see. And also comment. Love interacting with everybody. And share, because sharing is caring. Alright, YouTube, remember, ride like everyone's a hired assassin trying to kill you. Stay safe out there, YouTube. Peace.